This drummer has played with such legends as Black Sabbath, Dio, and John Lennon. Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton, and welcome to WatchMojo.com. And today we're speaking with Vinny Appice about his career. So why don't you tell us a bit about how you first got involved with Sabbath?
I got a call. I don't know where they got my number from. We said that on the metal show. We were on the metal show. Yeah. And I said, I don't know where they got the number from. And they go, you don't know where Black Sabbath got your number from? Maybe it was on some bathroom wall. I don't know. And in the beginning, it was I'm replacing Bill Ward until he comes back. But he never came back. And then the tour went on until the end. And then it was like, all right, we're going to do an album. Bill's not coming back, so I'm doing the album. This is cool.
So when you come into an already established band like that, are you trying to put your own stamp on things, or do you kind of just play the script as it's written?
I'm actually trying to do both, because a band that known and that big, you have to keep that realm of what they sound like. You know, there's certain parts that I hear differently, so I'll put a little bit of me in there too. Then as we went on, I became, when you do an album, you can play whatever you want, and that becomes part of the album, so you can put your personality in it a little bit more.
What were the recording sessions like?
The Mob Rules album we did, which was the first album, we went into a rehearsal room and we belted it out, you know. Recorded things on a cassette player. That's a cool riff. Recorded, that's cool. And I always kept the tapes. Every time we rehearsed, I kept all the tapes of the band, and we'd play it and go, that riff's cool. And then we developed a song. Then Ronnie wrote his lyrics and melody and put it together, and it came together really well. But we were really ripping it up in the studio.
So tell us about how you and Dio kind of meshed together well as musicians.
When I first met him, you know, we started talking. We're both Italian. We're both from New York. He's from upstate. I'm from Brooklyn. And we just bonded. You know, we liked the same foods. You know, he was a finicky eater. So was I. And we just got all these things in common. So we really hit it off well. You know, and we were both American. Tony and Geezer were British, you know. So there's different cultures and stuff. And just hit it off like that.
So tell us about breaking off with Dio to form Dio.
Well, at the end of the Sabbath thing, you know, we did the Mob Rules album, we did the tour. Then we did another tour and we recorded an album called Live Evil, which was a live album. And at that point, the band was getting, you know, starting to split apart because of business reasons. I don't know exactly what they were, but I was just there. I had no part of the business. I was just hired to do my thing. Eventually, it got to the point. We always had two limos taking us to the gigs. So it would be me and Ronnie in one limo. And it's like the American limo and the British limo. And, you know, you could see the writing on the wall. So at one point, Ronnie said, look, you know, I'm going to leave and I'm going to do an album, solo thing you want to play? You want to be part of it? I said, yeah. So I stuck with Ronnie at that point. Well, it's night again, and the dark just killed the sun.
And then there was Heaven and Hell.
Then Heaven and Hell, same thing. Bill Ward was involved at first. It wasn't working out with Bill. I said, we better call Vinny. That happened 3 times. Funny thing was, I haven't talked to managers in a while, so I said, listen, I got to tell you something. I'm like 300 pounds now. Like, I'm really fat. And they go, really? I go, yeah, I don't know. I just started eating and, oh, okay. So the band got word that I was like huge. So I was just winding them up. So then I arrive at Tony's house. And go, Vinny's here. And they're all like peeking to see what I looked like. Then I walk in like, you. So it just broke the ice. It was really cool. I tell them I needed a special drum stool. So it was too fat.
Were there a lot of pranks?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. One time Tony got This is when we were making Dehumanizer. He pulls up in a brand new Range Rover at the studio. Brand new. So he comes in, goes, hey, you want to see the new car? Yeah. So me and Ronnie go out and we're looking, oh, this is nice, Tone. Nice car. So we walk back in the studio and I see a can of oil. So I go to Ronnie, hey, let's put the oil underneath the car. Pour it. And then you tell Tony, because he won't believe me, because I'm always prankster, that his car's leaking. Yeah. So Ronnie was like that. He loved it. Yeah. Okay, so I put the oil in the bottom. We go in the studio, and then Ronnie goes to Tony and says, hey, Tone, there's some oil under your car. Tony goes, what? A puddle of oil. So we go out and look, and he's going, oh my God, he's freaking out. And I knew about cars. I worked on cars. So he goes, Vin, you look under there. So I look under there, and I'm cracking up. I go, yeah, it looks like it's the oil pan seal or something. And we're all laughing, you know. Tony goes in, and then he calls the Royal Auto Club. And we're in the middle of nowhere, so it costs $200 for them to come out. And they come out, and then we had to tell them, really joking. So next day I went in my room, and the door exploded, and the room was a wreck. It puts like centerfold pictures all over, nude women everywhere, and beds were overturned, so I got payback.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.